Hey, what's up, folks? So, I'm going to tell a little funny story about my mother and me. My mom, she's an old school biker. God rest her soul. She was an awesome woman. She passed away 2 years ago, but I'll get to all that another time. So, about this story. So, I'm 15 years old. My mom was dating a dude named Duke at this time. She had an 85 Wide Glide. She bought it brand new. She rode it 3 times. She wrecked it 3 times. Not bad, just first gear, fall over, scared, didn't want to do it for months, did it again, blah, blah, blah. So Dusty and I, my brother, grew up on this bike, 85 Wide Glide. Marietta is what she was named, which is my mother's middle name. So, back to the story. We're partying in not Schofield, where were we? We were in a little town down the way, not far from here. Cool little town. I'll remember later. And mom's with Duke, and they're partying, they're getting drunk, and me and the people's house rats, kids, they're all my age, we're all partying, and, I'm 15, 16, 15, yeah. I've been riding my mom's bike a little bit by myself, but not with a passenger. So her and Duke get in a fight. She tells me, after he passes out, if you can go in there and steal the keys off of Duke's belt, I'll let you ride the bike home. I'll follow you in the truck. Fuck him. He's staying here. She goes, him and I were going to leave for Aztec, New Mexico, and Telluride and all this cool stuff tomorrow. And, now she's drunk. She says, if you can sneak in there and get his keys off his belt and he doesn't wake up, you and I will go. I says, all right. So I sneak in there. He's passed out. I grab them keys, jump on the bike. We ride home. Now, at the time, this bike was not even a year old. It's a new bike. An 85 Wide Glide. So we get home to Spring City. It's 1 a.m. She tells me, you go lay down. I'll pack the bike. I'll wake you up when it's time to go. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Okay, cool. She's drunk. She ain't going to make it. I fall asleep. She wakes me up about an hour and a half later. Now she's way more drunk, but she's still motivated. She's got it in her mind, we're going. So she wakes me up, and now I'm 15. I'm a punk. I don't give a shit. I'm irritated that you're waking me. So I get up, bam, bam, wake up. Bike's loaded. She's ready to go. So 3 a.m. we split. We head down 89. We're going down to the 70, heading up toward Colorado. She's drunk. My mom, she's famous for standing up on bikes, having sex on bikes, doing tricks, doing all kinds of funny shit. She's an awesome old biker. Linda Nielsen was her name. She loved her, my best friend. But she falls asleep. She falls asleep on a bike. She's done it many times. So I'm going. We get to, that 100-mile stretch from Salina to Green River. There's nothing. So we get to Green River. The sun's kind of coming up. I go, Mom. I wake her up. I go, we got to get gas. She kind of wakes up. She kind of gets all pissy, like looks around, realizes she's on the back of a bike. She, kind of looks up over my shoulder, kind of funny, like, what the hell you doing here? I say, well, Mom, we'll get gas. So we pull over. She's kind of looking at me funny. Like, how did this happen? I said, I'd had to tell her the story. You told me, go in, steal the keys. I get the bike home. You pack it. We go. Fuck Duke. Blah, blah, blah. She didn't remember any of that shit. So she goes, fuck it. We're here. Let's find a park. She takes a nice long nap in the sun. We're chilling. I'm 15. I'm whatever. She wakes up. She goes, screw it. We're going. So we went to Aztec, New Mexico. We went to the ruins down there near Aztec. I forgot what they're called, but they're famous. Beautiful. Went down and saw a friend of hers, which was kind of fucked because him and her took off on the bike and left me at his pad for a day. And I'm like, all right, bye. But either way, had a great time. So me and her head back. We go through Telluride, which is awesome. It's the only time in my life I've been there, and I will go back. And, she's partying the whole way. And, I had a mustache, and I've always looked a little older, so we stepped in a few bars here and there, because this was our thing. This wasn't only on this trip, it was on other trips. We would go into a bar, and she would say, don't say nothing, just walk up and act like you're my boyfriend, and don't say a word, and I'll order the drinks. And, well, we did that many times, and only got thrown out a few times, but... So we did it on this trip, too. We were having a great time. Great time. I almost killed us 3 times by looking in the mirror or in the windows as we're riding by on a scoot, because I was a cool motherfucker. It was awesome. And so we're on our way home. We're cruising. Beautiful day out. Not a cloud in the sky. I get pulled over, like 15 miles from home. I'm like, oh, shit. Mom's like, don't say nothing. Let me do the talking. I'm like, yep, okay, please do. I don't have a license. I'm 15. I don't have a learner's permit or nothing. Definitely don't have any motorcycle endorsement. So the cop walks up. He looks at me. He goes, how you doing, son? I said, I'm doing good, sir. How are you? And he goes, where are you heading? And my mom goes, we're trying to beat the weather home. We're going to Spring City. Now, she's all tore up. Not a cloud in the sky. Cop looks up and looks around. He goes, ma'am, well, I think you've done that. He goes, where are you heading? I go, Spring City. She goes, we're almost there. She's being a little bit belligerent, but she's being under control to a point. He let us go. Bam. That was an awesome trip. Spring City, Utah, Aztec, New Mexico, through Telluride, all that, couple little other cool towns, and then back home. I can't tell you the mileage we did, but it was badass. What a great trip with my mother. I love her, I miss her, and I dedicate most of my riding to her. Love her. I'll have more stories later. See ya.